We are the Arterians. We know it has been said that we don't like crystals, but this evening we are actually enjoying them. We are trying something new. Anyway, your advice of not only using the sun, but also the moon was a very good one for charging these little babies. And yes, salt can damage them too. You must be careful of how you cleanse your crystals. There is an interdimensional shift going on at the moment. We are sure that you're noticing it with more erratic sleep patterns. You may be feeling more drained. It's almost like the world is crashing around you. We know that those of you who are sensitive, and we know many of you in this room are going through a hard time because of these changes. The people who are, in your words, clueless, don't feel the significant change that you probably do feel. It's all having to do with what you're in tune with and how sensitive you are. What you eat as nourishment is very important. Your diet must be as clean and pure as possible. Green foods are your mainstay. And no, we are not just saying this because our vessel prefers a vegan diet. She is not one to nag. This is truly a fact that greens that you eat affect your vibration in such a way that it is very beneficial, especially for your green chakra. The more green foods you can eat, it will actually help you adjust to the change in vibration that is going on this planet at the time. It's a book or website or something like that, but look up the rainbow diet. It will greatly benefit you during these changing times. Also, pay attention of your animal friends. Your pets may be acting a little off. Many may be even running away from home, which is not like them at all. We do hope you have them microchipped or collared so you can find your beloved friends. They don't have the luxury of speaking English and can't tell you what they're feeling. But some of them, actually most of them, as animals, especially dogs and cats, are very sensitive to the other side, to other dimensions, and the change in vibration. In fact, our vessel has noticed one of her cats has been seeing things lately that he doesn't normally see. She has been trying desperately hard to see what he's seeing, and even with her gifts, she can't see it. He is indeed seeing other spirits and elementals right now that he did not normally notice as a cat. The animal's vibrations are increasing also. We know you have heard that the veil is thinning between the worlds, and this is true. There are actually holes forming in certain parts of the globe. In fact, the jetliner that is currently missing went through one such hole, and that is why there is such a difficulty in finding it. It will be found, though, and we are terribly, terribly sorry about the loss of life. The only thing that we can say that makes those who are left behind have some sense of peace is that everyone on board went very quickly. They did not know what was happening to them. It was very, very fast. But the jetliner went through a hole, broken shards almost around the edge, very rough edges. The only thing we are worried about now for those people on the plane is that there are some, because of the quickness of the passing, that do not understand where they currently are. They are a little lost right now, and they can use your prayers and your guidance to properly complete their transition to the other side. They're not in pain, but they're lost and a little confused, some of the people. 123 of them. We are a little concerned because of these holes that are forming, that there may be other planes that experience such things. Radar only picks up so much, and there's only so much that can be done. Of course, if it is people's time to go, they will go no matter what is done anyway. That is the law. We don't mean to scare everyone from airplane flight, but it would be better to avoid certain parts of the globe at this time until the synchronization of the different levels is finished and the holes have re-healed as the dimensions have merged. We are seeing rather large holes actually on both poles, which gladfully most jetliners do not fly through anyway. Those seem to be the biggest ones. are the Pleiadians. Our Arthurian friends just had to leave. What they were saying was interesting is that the pyramids in Egypt are actually working to energize and heal the holes that are in the Earth system at the moment. Although many feel that the pyramids served a purpose long, long ago, in that they are just rudiments from an ancient civilization that no longer do anything, that is not correct. They are active participants in everything that goes on your planet. And not just the pyramids, but other monuments such as Stonehenge. And even, ironically, the Bermuda Triangle, which does have markers below the surface of the water. Eventually they will be found. On a totally different topic, we know that many of you have loved ones and are concerned about the dreaded illness, cancer. There is currently a cancer vaccine that is being worked on overseas that will have much success, we are happy to say. For no one should have to go through that dreaded and horrific illness. The country of Sweden is involved. Right now it is being kept under wraps because it's at the preliminary stages. Is there someone over here who has horses? Oh, please. This is about the Placentis wild horses. We know we are jumping around, but sometimes we do that. The horses must be left to run free. We know there are those who are trying to herd them up and want to get rid of them, but they are very important for not only New Mexico's landscape and the history of what is known as the Wild West, but they are also tied into an energetic shift. You would not think it, but it is true. For horses in general are advanced beings, not so far removed from the dolphin kingdom. We are here. We are the White Brotherhood, as you may call us. We have been a more recent introduction into Atheria's life. Yes, we call her by her soul name, not her human name. For you each have an eternal soul name that carries with you through incarnation after incarnation. It's what we know you by, along with your soul light. It is how we recognize you, your soul light. From our side, it is very beautiful. Numerous twinkling lights, almost like Christmas. We know you have been told this before, but it is very true that even when you feel totally alone and unloved, to the worst degree you are loved, you are constantly loved by us on the other side. We are indeed looking out for you and watching out for your best interest, even though your best interest may sometimes be seemingly painful during the incarnation that you are in. We try to make it as less painful as possible. But there is much learning that can come through suffering, although it pains us to watch you struggle so. We would prefer that it did not have to happen,